We are so lucky in Halifax to have access to such beautiful green spaces. Take Point Pleasant for example. Personally, it's my go-to running spot when life gets stressful. But this jogging routine has become more than just exercise since starting this ecology course. My eyes are now open to the living and breathing story of ecology, and how everything out here connects. As I enter the park, I notice the different tree species: spruce, pine, maple. Some native, some planted post-Hurricane Juan. We've discussed this a lot in the lab, but it's a textbook example of secondary succession. Nature is rebuilding itself, with early colonizers like microorganisms and bryophytes paving the way for longer living species. Through the years, we discovered that the succession isn't just a timeline, it's a battleground. Look closer at those towering trees, shading out the underbrush, limiting access to sunlight. That's interspecific competition. Species like red maple and birch compete for light, space, and nutrients, and only the best adapt to survive. The waterfront is one of my favorite parts of my run. It's the furthest you can get from the city without ever leaving it. There's something grounding about it. I always stop here to catch my breath and watch the ducks float by on the bay. On the surface, it seems like a pretty peaceful life. But if you stay here long enough, you might catch a flash of a rogue seal beneath the waves, gliding silently just below the surface. In an instant, that calm scene is observable in a whole new light. This moment captures a classic predator-prey relationship. The ducks forage near the surface, vulnerable but focused on survival. The seal, opportunistic and efficient, is part of a delicate ecological balance. Neither one exists in isolation. Each shapes the other's behavior, population, and survival. Unfortunately for the seal, the ducks forage in groups, and disturbing one causes the rest to flee. Usually the seal comes up empty-handed, having to find food somewhere else. For better or worse, I haven't seen a seal today. If you come early enough in the morning, they're easily spottable. These interactions help regulate ecosystems. Predators like seal can influence prey distribution and even biodiversity by preventing any one species from dominating. It's a reminder that even in still moments, there's a dynamic story playing out beneath the surface. But there's more than one way of seeing this place. In Mi'kmaq tradition, two-eyed seeing teaches us to view the world through both indigenous knowledge and Western science. One sees the ducks and seals as competitors, while the other sees them as relatives, coexisting in a shared home, both contributing to the health of the land. It's important to integrate indigenous views when observing nature. Point Pleasant Park isn't just a place to walk, run, or sit. It's a vital place for mental health and connection. In a busy city, green spaces like this give us room to breathe and reset. Two-eyed seeing lends a good transition to another Mi'kmaq principle, Netigalik. Netigalik reminds us to use nature's resources in both a way that sustains us and the land. It's all about balance. Parks support that balance. They benefit our health while also protecting biodiversity and ecosystems, right in the city's core. This isn't just a break from the urban lifestyle. It's a relationship that we're part of. As I leave the park, heading back towards the city, I like to think about how easy it is to focus on the visible things, like trees and ducks and seals. But beneath the surface, there are microscopic organisms hard at work too. We don't see them, but they're the foundation of our entire ecosystem. These tiny organisms drive nutrient cycles, like the nitrogen and carbon cycles, breaking down organic matter and releasing nutrients that everything either directly or indirectly needs to grow. Their metabolic diversity is incredible. Some fix nitrogen, others decompose the dead material, and some even help detoxify the soil. Without them, Point Pleasant wouldn't be the thriving green sanctuary that it is. Running through Point Pleasant Park is running through a living, breathing system. More than trees and trails, it's a reminder that getting outside isn't just good for the body, but all around health. It's good for understanding our place in the world too. We are just a piece in the puzzle. Acknowledging our surroundings and reconnecting with our environment is vital for healthy living.